Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Latta High School here in Latta, Oklahoma. The championship Saturday for the Latta Panther Classic for 2023, and we're waiting to get the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Kiowa Cowgirls on the air. But it seems that the Latta Panthers and the Washington Warriors would rather go to overtime. So a little bonus coverage here is we'll kind of preview the Leopardettes and Leopard games coming up, but give you a chance to watch the overtime. This has been a fun one to watch here as we've been getting set up here watching them and see we get an exciting finish here. These two teams have been playing very close back and forth the whole game, and it's come down to an overnight time period. Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors both are playing for championships today in three different places. The Lady Warriors have already punched the ticket and played in the championship game here earlier, and they won the girls' side in a win over the hometown Latta Panthers. And this final score 52-39 in that ball game. It's a Latta team that defeated the Leopardettes last night as the Washington Lady Warriors claim the championship of the girls' side of the bracket here of the Latta Panther Classic. And, of course, the Warriors are playing here in this one. And then tonight at 7 o'clock, I believe, is kickoff. The Washington Warriors will take on the Millwood Falcons for the gold ball in football tonight. So, again, Washington playing for three championships today and one of them already. And this overtime period will tell the other one for one of the other two for this Washington Warrior team. Is again, looks like we're tied up at 37 still, and there is a travel by the Warriors. That'll get the ball back to the Panthers in this one. It's again, we've been here since just before halftime, getting set up ready for the broadcast, and this has been a fun one to watch. And of course, we know how good this Panther team is. They came from behind to beat the Leopards last night in a very close, heartbreaking loss for the Leopards to put them in their third place game. The Leopards will play the late game tonight at 7:45. Again, a rearrangement of schedules to allow these Washington teams to play the two early games today at 1:30 and 3 o'clock. That way the players and fans alike can make it up to UCO to watch the Warrior football team play for that state championship in football. So rearranged everything. That's why the Leopardettes playing for third place at 4:30 was the scheduled tip time. Obviously, we're not going to make that since we're running this overtime here, but the Warriors or the Leopards will play the late game. They're going to sneak in the championship for the consolation bracket on the boys' side between Comanche and Kiowa at 6 o'clock. And my suspicion is that way they get the two Kiowa teams back to back, and instead of splitting them up. But again, that Comanche-Kiowa boys game will be in between the Leopardettes and the Leopards. The Leopards will play the final nightcap tonight against Silo. Talk a little bit about last night's matchup between the Leopardettes and the Latta Lady Panthers, and the Leopardettes led that game pretty much. Well, I say that came back and tied the game, actually. Led it down the stretch often, but just could not ever get up over the hump. Was tied with 5:55 left in the ball game, and every time the Latta would stretch it out, the Leopardettes would come back and bring it close within a point or two, but just could not ever get up over the hump. And even though they got 11 points from Cannon Russell on the night and picked up 8 apiece from Maddie McGowan and Brecken Klein, it was just not enough. Leopardettes did not shoot great from the free throw line. They were 11 of 19 from the stripe, but really probably the telltale number, they had 19 turnovers in the game and were out-rebounded by 9, 31-22. And when you turn the ball over that many times and give away that many rebounds, it's probably not going to go well on the scoreboard. And, again, it was a 45-38 loss for the Leopardettes last night. That puts them in their third-place game here today. And they'll take on a Kiowa team who is actually a Class B team. And don't let that fool you. They're ranked number 10 in Class B. They're 5-3 on the season. And they are coming off of a loss to that Lady Warrior team who ended up winning the championship earlier today. But 55-41 was the score in that game. But They had won 4 in a row before that against Rock Creek, against Vanoss out of Class 2A, beat Haleyville, and then beat Silo in the opening round of this tournament, 37-22. So it was this is a good Class B team from Kiowa, and so we'll see how the Leopardettes can handle that. The Leopardettes are going to come in 2-3 in the ball game, and after that loss to Latta last night, and of course had the opening night win over Comanche, but just could not ever get things going against Latta last night. But down to 1:15 left in this one. Latta now has a 2-point lead and the basketball with 1:10 left to go here in the overtime period, and we'll get a timeout called from Coach Matt Bryant from Latta to kind of get things set up here. Washington behind the 8 ball now with, of course, a lot of time left here with 1:09 and trying to get things wound up and going here. But we'll go to the Leopardettes just as soon as we can get wrapped up with this overtime game. And, of course, wouldn't surprise me if we end up in a double overtime. Actually, probably what's happening here, guys, I guess I should get to make sure we know introduce the guys here. J.D. Scruggs alongside me here as running the live stream. Kevin on the camera right now, Kevin Scruggs. And Andrew, ESPN Lion, is making a flying trip over from Pauls Valley, where he was coaching the national championship boys team that he coaches. And Andrew has actually made it over here. I did not see you had stepped in, Mr. Lion.
I'm here. Am I live?
You are live.
Okay,
yes.
I wasn't sure if this mic was turned on or not.
Yeah, we warned Kevin that it was, and that way Kevin wouldn't say anything.
Right
but no, you're allowed to talk, so welcome. But, by the way, did you win your game?
Well, we won. The 4th grade team won this morning 19-3, and my 5th graders lost this afternoon, unfortunately.
Man.
But we played hard.
Hey, that's the most important thing. Well, I got to give props. My grandson, Evan, played up in Newcastle earlier today. I went to watch him before I came over, and he is on the 2nd grade Washington team. And they ended up going to overtime and got beat by 2 in overtime. But I got to give props. The grandson is the one who hit the basket to tie the game and send it to overtime. So
good job.
Very proud of him. And but they did have a great game, and that was their first one of the season. So I expect them to get even better. So a lot of basketball being played today, and we're down to 45 seconds left in this one. Washington with the basketball, looking to tie it up. They trail by 2 in overtime. And apologize, wasn't planning on trying to cover this game, so I don't have any rosters. I remember the names of these Latta players as Hunter Price, the big man from Latta, takes a charge from the Warriors, and with 33 seconds left, Latta will get the ball back and have the 2-point lead to go with it. Brianna Miller, I believe, back at our studios in Lindsay, handling our FM side. And, of course, we got to remember Cece Lyon and Paige Sutherland as well. Brody Williams, the reverse layup, misses it. Price can't get the follow. But Deacon Smith does. And Deacon Smith is going to give the Panthers a 4-point lead with an and one coming up here. That may be the dagger right there that will give the hometown Panthers a win here in the championship game. So Smith nails a free throw. That makes it a 5-point game now. 25 seconds left. Warriors need a couple of big shots right here. There's the three, and it's short. Price with the miss, and he'll be tied up. And the possession arrow with the Panthers. So down to 16 seconds left here in the overtime period for this championship boys game. Again, being played early in the day, so to allow these Warrior fans and players, and they come up with the steal and then turned it. No, they're going to say it's off of Latta. It'll go right back to the Warriors. They are still alive. And to finish my thought before I interrupt myself there, to again allow the Warrior players and fans to make it up to Edmond to UCO to watch the Washington Warrior football team play for the Class 2A state championship. And nearly turned it over there. They'll get it back to the free throw line, and timeout's going to be called by the Warriors. JD and I talking just before we decided to make the decision to go on the air. There was just under a minute left in regulation, and we joked that minute may take 20 minutes to play, and now this last 15 or 20 seconds may take even longer, this overtime period. Both of these teams would like to come up with the win. But glad you joined us here in Latta for this one. This will be a split broadcast. We'll do this girls game. Then we'll step aside as they play that consolation boys game between Comanche and Kiowa. And then at the conclusion of that game, we'll come back and bring you the Leopards and Silo. Silo boys are 2-3 on the season, and they lost to this Warrior team by 17 last night. And that's how Silo ended up in the third-place game against the Leopards. They defeated Comanche, their first-round game of this tournament, 46-40. But again, they're 2-3 on the season. Three-pointer from the corner for the Warriors doesn't go. Dakota Smith comes down with a rebound, and he will get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. 2 seconds left, and the Latta Panthers are going to come away victorious and take home the championship plaque from their own Latta Panther Classic here. This has been a fun ball game to watch.
Yeah, I stepped into some pretty good action here.
You really did.
Showing up late, and this is a barn burner here.
So Smith to the free throw line, and he'll drop in the first one. So we'll wrap this one up, let the clock run out, and I'm going to send it back over to JD. We're going to hear some words from our sponsors for Lindsay Leopardette basketball, and we'll come up and give you some more pregame, talk a little more about the matchup between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Kiowa Cowgirls right after this timeout here on your sports leader, KBLP.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
We are back here in Latta, Oklahoma, Latta Panther Classic for 2023. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you joined us here. I am alongside ESPN, Andrew Lyon, JD Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs, Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay. Glad you're with us today. We're getting ready for the girls matchup for third place in this tournament. The Lindsay Leopardettes and the Kiowa Cowgirls. I'm trying to remember if I've ever called the Kiowa Cowgirls ball games, because I don't remember ever getting to call a team that had a mascot of cowgirls.
I can guarantee you I haven't.
So, I mean, I almost feel like I'm calling Oklahoma State basketball here. This is Oklahoma State basketball. Here's the Cowgirls on the floor. And in case you missed our earlier, we kind of did a little pregame of this one during that overtime game for the Washington Warriors and the Latta Panthers in the boys matchup. That Latta came away with the win in that one to take home that championship trophy. But congrats to the Washington Warriors, runner-ups in this one. And, again, good luck to the Washington Warrior football team as they take on Millwood tonight for the Class 2A state championship in football there at UCO. I think that's a 7 o'clock kickoff for that game. But this game here tonight, the Kiowa girls are a Class B team, but they're 5-3 on the year, and they're ranked number 10 right now. The only rankings that are out so far for the OSSAA are actually Classes A and B. The rest of them haven't been released yet. Still too early in the season. But, again, these girls have already played 8 games, and they're ranked number 10 right now. And they had won 4 in a row up until their loss to Washington Lady Warriors last night. So this is a good Kiowa team, and the Leopardettes can't look at this and go, oh, this is a Class B school. We're a 3A school. They're Class B, No, I think the Leopardettes are going to have to make sure that they come out and put their best game out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, just watching these Kiowa girls warm up down here for the last couple of minutes. They've got some size. Looks like some pretty athletic girls, some good shooters down here. And just the size of the team itself, the number of players for a school that size is pretty large. So from the little bit that we can see during warm-up, I suspect that these girls know how to play some basketball, and or they wouldn't be here if they didn't. Lindsay girls, hope they bring their A game tonight. They got in a little bit of a hole early on last night. Did some different things. I noticed, I think I mentioned it last night, we did kind of a 5-out type of offense to begin the game, getting all our girls out around the perimeter, which opens up the middle and allows some more perimeter shooting. Once we settled into kind of our normal defense with Maddie down low, I thought we did a little bit better. We ended up crawling back in that thing and really got ourselves in a position to win it, just unable to close out, unfortunately. But I like the way these Leopard girls fight. There were flashes of brilliance in all the games we've watched, even the ones they've lost. So the girls are on their way, once again, like I said last night, on the cusp of being a very good basketball team. So looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, they will get they're going to get a change in the starting lineup for tonight. Talked with Coach Cater before the game to get his thoughts on this one, and he's actually going to go with Alondra Lopez tonight in the starting role, again, to battle some of that size that you were actually referring to that the Cowgirls bring to the floor. So as we go through these starting lineups, you'll notice a change on the Leopardette side of the floor for their starters. But this one will be fun. I think this will be a good game, and I'm with you. I think every game the Leopardettes figure out a little bit more and a little bit more. And, again, you've got Gentry Wilmot and Leslie Wilmot, move-ins for this year, who have not played with this group for that long, and you're finding out more and more the talents and the skills that they bring and how that fits in what our game plan is. And so every game I feel like they gel a little bit more and a little bit more, and I'm with you. I think we're right there.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with everything you said there, and those girls have been a solid asset to the team. I'm very happy to have them. One person I didn't mention a lot last night, and I probably should, Eris De Valenciano's been playing some stellar defense. Man, she's so quick across the court. She's battling for the ball, both ends. And and she did hit a nice timely three last night to help us out. I just kind of felt like I didn't say her name enough last night, so I wanted to get it out there tonight. She's been excellent.
I refer to her as the Lugans-Dort of the Leopardettes.
There you go.
When you need a lockdown defender on the other team, she's who you're going to put on them, and she is that good at it. So, well, we've shut the music off. Must mean it is time to get this one underway. The Lindsay Leopardettes, the Kiowa Cowgirls, set to do battle for third place here in the Latta Panther Classic. Let's get your starters for the Leopardettes. And again, there will be a change-up here, but they will start the junior number 5, Maddie McGowan, at forward. Also at forward will be junior number 10, Leslie Wilmot. At the point guard will be a junior number 22, Cannon Russell. Also at guard, number 24, the senior, Aristide Valenciano. And at forward will be the sophomore, number 45, Alondra Lopez. Leopardettes 2 and 3 coming into this game, and the head coach is Brian Cater. He is assisted by Johnny Dodd. For the Cowgirls, they start 0-0. She's a junior, Allison Wolfenbarger. Number 10 is Paige Igu, I'm going to call it. And apologies if that is mispronounced. She's a sophomore. Number 11 is Emma Roberts. Roberts is a senior. Number 24 is Ella Roberts. She's just a freshman. And that forward, number 55, is Macy Bain. She is a sophomore. Head coach for the Cowgirls is Keith Quaid. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon here on the call. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Again, the schedule, we'll do this game. We'll step away for the boys championship game between Kiowa and Comanche, and then we'll come back and bring you the Leopards matchup against Silo at 7:45 scheduled tip time. It will obviously probably be late since we're late by about 34, almost 45 minutes getting this one going. Russell will get it to McGowan as the Leopardettes control the tip. Valenciano stands right wing, looks, comes up top. Leslie Wilmot with the handle. Back over to McGowan right wing. Lopez sends it over left side. Cannon Russell back up top to Valenciano to the elbow. Leslie Wilmot on the wing. Lopez sends it back to the left side to McGowan. Works around a screen from Lopez. She'll flip it back behind her to Wilmot. Leopardettes being very patient here, looking for that first shot. Russell drives to the free throw line. Cannot get the kind roll, though, and Wolfenbarger will claim it for the Cowgirls. Ahead to Igu, back over to Roberts, and they'd look inside to Bain and stopped away by McGowan. Turnover, the Leopardettes bring it the other way. Wilmot right wing. Back to Lopez at the free throw line. Valenciano to Russell left wing. McGowan left alone out there, now drives to the right side, gives it to Valenciano. On the weave, gets it to Russell, and Russell from the right elbow drops it in.
I admire the patience down here on offense. A little bit different than last night. They were a little bit frantic and nice and calm tonight, it looks like.
Hard to say. You said that all night. It was very true. They did very well being patient there, and Lopez is absolutely driving Bain crazy down there. Great defense. The offside rebound there. Wolfenbarger knocked Valenciano to the floor on that rebound, and another offensive board. Another three-point attempt that's off the mark, and this time McGowan will claim it. Ahead in transition, Leslie Wilmot off the glass, still can't get it to drop. Wolfenbarger claims that one. But we will get Lopez with an over the back there. Her first is the team's first in the quarter. Leopardettes up 2-0, 6:05 left to go here in the first, still early. As Roberts will bring it up, sends it over on the right side to Wolfenbarger into the corner. Igu, they get it inside to Bain, send it back out front. The three ball from Roberts is up and good.
I tell you what, there's quite a battle going on in the paint down there.
Big time. And I am impressed with how Lopez is handling herself down there right now.
Absolutely.
So Russell goes to Lopez at the top of the key. McGowan steps behind the screen from Russell. Drains the three. 5-3 Leopardettes. 5:25 left here in the first. Roberts sends it all the way over to Igu. She'll fire the three. It's off the front of the rim. Russell with the miss. Again, she pushes ahead. She'll get cut off by Igu. Valenciano, McGowan tries to three the right side. That one doesn't go. Rebound Roberts. She gets it ahead to Ella Roberts. I guess I'm going to have to specify which Roberts, Emma and Ella. Back into the right corner for Igu. Back up top, Emma Roberts fires a three, and that one's good. 2 straight threes. And it's a 6-5 ball game. Leopardettes trail by 1. I think you better find number 11. Keep her off the three-point line. Russell on the handle. Valenciano. Wilmot tries the three from the right wing. It's short. Emma Roberts with the rebound. Head in transition to a wide open Wolfenbarger, who stopped in the lane and got the shot to go. 8-5. Leopardettes trail by 3. 4:15 left here in the first as Valenciano gets it from Russell, left wing, gets the screen from McGowan. And McGowan put a hip into the side of Emma Roberts and draws the charge, or the offensive foul. Her first is the team's second. So Emma will bring it up the floor. All the way to the left side. Igu to Wolfenbarger. Back to Emma. Back over to Igu in the left corner. 3-ball on the way. It's air ball. Underneath Valenciano with the miss. She races up the middle of the floor. Has it stripped, but Russell will pick it up.
There
Wide open under the basket is Leslie Wilmot. Found by Russell, and Leslie puts it in. Leopardettes back within 1. Emma again pushes it up the floor. Gets it to Igu in the right corner. Skip pass all the way up top to Wolfenbarger. Dumps it down low to Ella Roberts, and Ella puts it up and in.
Yeah, it was a little bit too easy there.
Cowgirls are back up by 3. Russell hands it to Wilmot, works around the screen from Lopez. Now backs up, sends it back to the right wing for Russell. Russell to McGowan. McGowan works right, flips it to Wilmot. Wilmot to the free throw line, looks left wing for Russell. Russell to the free throw line around the screen from Wilmot, won't drop. Bain with the rebound. The outlet for Wolfenbarger. Igu gets it, sends it back behind her to Emma. Back over to Igu, right wing. Back up to Emma Roberts. Back over to Wolfenbarger. Back to Emma. They let her shoot that three, and it's off the mark. And McGowan with the rebound.
Good, tough rebound.
Quickly comes the other way with Russell. Gets it all the way to Valenciano left side. 3-ball from Aristide is up and good. Timeout. As we're tied at 10 with 2:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Timeout, Lindsay. We'll come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
$2:29 left to go here in the first quarter. We are all tied up at 10. Cowgirls will have the basketball. And checking in during that timeout, number 33, Brecken Klein, the sophomore for the Leopardettes. And she will replace Lopez. Emma Roberts brings it up the floor for the Cowgirls. Gets it over to Igu. Left side, that is number 44, Jaylee Wills, the senior, and she traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 2 on the Cowgirls, and the Leopardettes get it back. So Russell will bring it up. Man defense still from Kiowa. McGowan hands off to Aristide. Back to the left wing. 3-ball from Cannon. Skips across, no good. McGowan fights for the rebound. And we end up with a jump ball out of it. And that was good work inside from Maddie, but it'll end up being a turnover as the possession arrow belongs with the Kiowa Cowgirls. Emma with some pressure in the backcourt from Cannon, races up, gets to the right elbow, dumps it down inside, and number 54's Molly Bain was not ready for the pass, and that's a turnover. In transition, Wilmot to Klein, up top McGowan, turns down to 3, gives it to Aristide Valenciano. She'll flip it back to Klein. Klein drives the baseline left side, and she'll take a bump under there, and that is number 1, Casey Rose for the Cowgirls, who picks up the first team foul on the Cowgirls in this quarter. So Klein will inbound under her own basket, flips it to McGowan, right back to Klein in the left corner. Tried to go inside. It was tipped. McGowan gets it back. Goes to her left hand. Drew some contact there, but did not get a whistle. And Jaylee Wills pulls down the miss for Kiowa. Emma gets it over to Rose into the left side for Wills. And Igu nearly let that pass get through her hands. Russell still with the defense there. Back to Wills' left wing. Skip pass, nearly missed there by Rose. Drives into the lane, puts up one that Wilton dropped. The rebound battled around. Molly Bain put it back in, or put it up, couldn't get it to go in. And Wilmot comes away with it the second time. Valenciano to Russell right wing, inside McGowan. Goes left, goes right, gets double teamed, got it back, sent it back up top. I mean, they are just beating her up in there, and they're not calling any of it.
They are not.
And McGowan looks to be hurt. And we'll luckily get a travel right there. And that'll be the third turnover on the Cowgirls, but Maddie.
She's been working her rear end off so far. That is quite a battle going on both ends in the paint between her and Bain. They're going to be wore out.
McGowan gets it top of the key, turns around, step back three on the way. It's short, almost an air ball. So that'll go as the second turnover on the Leopardettes, and we're still tied with 25 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Rose will walk it up. Russell with the pressure in the backcourt, though. Gets to the free throw line, gets all the way down the lane, and puts it up and in. Casey Rose takes it coast to coast and puts the Cowgirls up by 2 with 8 seconds left. Klein for 3, no. Back iron. McGowan at the free throw line with the rebound. Klein will try it again, and that was back iron. 2 great looks from Brecken Klein, just could not get either one of them to go. But the Leopardettes will be down by 2 at the end of 1. It is 12-10, Kiowa on top. Over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Leopardettes with the basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 2 as we start the second quarter. McGowan hands it to Valenciano, who drives the right side of the lane, lays it up and in. Nice
beautiful,
move.
Beautiful.
Ties the game back up at 12. All the way into the corner, Wolfenberger to Roberts to Igu. Skip it back all the way to the corner for Wolfenbarger, and her 3 balls off the front of the rim, but it'll long rebound will come out to Emma Roberts. Rebounds are highly in favor right now of the Cowgirls. Leopardettes have got to get some rebounds. Macy Bain back in the ball game. Misses her shot at the free throw line, and the rebound is batted out of bounds by Ella Roberts. So it'll be Leopardette basketball. Tie game at 12. Still early here in the second quarter. Russell brings it up. Leslie Wilmot left wing. Comes back up top to McGowan. Klein with it right wing. Back to Russell between the circles. Gets the screen from McGowan. Decides to go into the lane. Floater from Russell off the back glass. No good. And rebound will be pulled down by Ella Roberts. She races the other way. 1-on-3. Wolfenbarger sends it back out to Igu. 3 ball from the right wing is an air ball. So 5 turnovers now on the Cowgirls. Leads the way for the Leopardettes with their 2. But Leopardettes need some rebounds. Not getting the
we
shots
do.
to fall, but they're not getting any second chances either.
Yep.
Klein back inside to McGowan, turns around on Bain, sends it right back out to Valenciano. Right wing three is short. Ella Roberts with the miss. Again, one and done.
Yeah, we didn't even have any orange jerseys down there that time.
Wolfenbarger sends it back to Igu. Skip it up top to Emma Roberts, looking for the lob pass inside. Bain got it and put it in. Macy Bain with a basket puts the Cowgirls back up by 2. Approach 6 minutes left to go here in the half. Russell on the handle, works toward the right wing. Leslie Wilmot, top of the key, flips it over McGowan, lost it, got it back. McGowan steps up, Russell between the circles. They'll rebalance the floor. We'll try this again. Klein gets it left wing. McGowan steps out, 3 ball on the way, too strong. Wilmot with the miss. Back out to Russell, 15-footer from Cannon is up and good. 4 in the game for Cannon Russell, ties the game at 14, 5:25 left before halftime. Wolfenbarger again, back up top to Emma Roberts. Now running a high-low game is Kiowa. Agu gets it back to Emma. Wilmot trying to bang around down underneath down there now with.
She sure is. Oh, and she just got banged in the head, too.
Yeah, they're going to have to start. 3 ball top of the key for Emma will not drop. Rebound Wilmot. There's a massive size difference between Leslie Wilmot and Macy Bain. As McGowan fires a 3 left wing, and she got it off the rim, off the glass, and in.
Hey, I love Leslie Wilmot's willingness to get in there and just bang around with the big girl. I think she's doing a good job despite the mismatch.
I completely agree with that. 17-14 Leopardettes. Timeout. Lindsay will take it with them with 4:45 left before halftime, and we're back after this timeout. Leopardette basketball is being presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
(17-14) Leopardettes by 3 out of the timeout. It will be Cowgirl basketball as Emma Roberts brings it up the floor. Sends it right wing over to Ella, right back to Emma in the corner. They go inside Bain, and they're going to call Wilmot with the 2-hand shove underneath. And again, if they're going to call that from behind, you need to call the offense from the front as well, and they haven't done that yet. But that is Leslie Wilmot's first and the team's third. Lob it up top, Rose. Wolfenbarger back to Emma, top of the key. Ella, 3 ball, right wing, no. And the long rebound out to Valenciano. Leopardettes will bring it the other way. Russell brings it up against Rose. They'll wait for Gentry. Wilmot has checked in for the Leopardettes, by the way. Up top, Klein has a wide open 3, but it's too strong. Gentry Wilmot, the offensive board. Backed out to Valenciano. Her right wing 3 is also short, and that time Ella Roberts will come up with it. And Ella pushes it up the floor, stops top of the key, gets it over to Emma. Inside, Bain, tipped away initially by.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah. Got the block from Klein, but they'll call her with the foul. Foul on Klein, her first, and the team's fourth. 14 fouls on the Leopardettes. Even though the scoreboard only shows 2, as Macy Bain steps to the line and hits the first free throw. and makes it 17-15. Leopardette lead down to 2. She can cut it to 1 if she hits this one. And she does. 17-16 Leopardettes. We've got 3:45 left to go before halftime. Russell brings it up. Again, the Leopardettes have gone small here. They've got McGowan on the bench. Lopez is on the bench as well. Leopardettes look more like speed here than they are size. Valenciano, drives in. The floater skips across. Ella Roberts with another rebound. She'll pull it off the right wing. Picked up by Klein. And Klein tips the pass. Gentry Wilmot. And then they're going to get a reach-in foul called on Emma Roberts. That'll just be the second team foul, her first. And Leopardette basketball, and now McGowan is going to check back in for the Leopardettes. Klein will check out. So Leopardettes with the basketball, a 1-point lead, 3:15 left here in the first half. Valenciano to Russell, penetrates, sends it back out to McGowan, right wing. Short corner of Leslie Wilmot. Oh, too strong, but got her own miss. Knocks it out to Valenciano. She drains it from the free throw line.
There you go. That's the value of an offensive board right there.
You said it, partner. 19-16, 3-point Leopardette lead, 2:50 left in the second. Emma over to Wolfenbarger, back to Emma. 3-ball on the way is good. Ooh. Emma Roberts has got 3 threes in the ball game, and she ties the game at 19. Left wing, Valenciano. Pass knocked loose. Valenciano got it back, but lost it out of bounds.
Shoot.
3 turnovers on the Leopardettes. With 2:25 left to go, we're tied at 19. So Emma Roberts will bring it up again. Leopardettes in this 3-2 zone, trying to double team underneath. The lob on the backside. Macy Roberts got it and put it in.
It's a tough one to defend there. We got to have that backside help.
I started to say the backside help just too late getting there.
Yep.
21-19. Cowgirls with the 2-point lead at the right elbow. Russell down to the short corner for Wilmot. Back to Gentry Wilmot. Her 3 is good from the right wing. And the Leopardettes back up by 1. 22-21. I started to say they put the 3 points on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Rose for 3 from the right wing. No, Leslie Wilmot with the rebound. They still don't have it right. Russell from the right elbow can't get that one to drop. Wolfenbarger with another rebound. Leopardettes not getting very many offensive boards, and it shows.
Yeah, for sure. We've got to get a little bit tougher down there on the offensive end.
Again inside for Bain. Double team. She sends it to Emma. Left wing 3. No. Rebound. Great block out from Wilmot. Leslie did a great job to pull down her 5th rebound. Russell top of the key. Back over to Gentry right wing. Back to Russell. Back out to McGowan. They leave her alone, and it'll pay. McGowan's 3rd 3. She's got 3 field goals. They're all 3s.
Man, the 3-ball is flying tonight.
25-21 Leopardettes. We've got 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Right wing Rose. Skip it all the way up top to Emma Roberts. Over to Wolfenbarger. Back to Rose. Ella Roberts, right elbow. It's short. Macy Bain, the rebound and the putback. She's got 8 of the 23 points for 25-23 for Leopardettes. 20 seconds left before halftime. McGowan right through the hands of Gentry Wilmot, but into the hands of Cannon Russell, and a little heat check there from McGowan as she misses that 3. Wolfenbarger with the miss, and here comes the Cowgirls, and that desperation 3 was long before she really needed to shoot it for Rose, but as it stands, the Leopardettes, who trailed by 2 at the end of 1, will lead by 2 here at halftime. 25-23, the Leopardettes outscore the Cowgirls 15-11 in that quarter.
Well, that was a fight all the way.
Well, we'll send it over to JD. We'll hear a word from our sponsors. I don't think I've said it near enough. We thank you so much for all of those that are sponsoring Leopardette and Leopard basketball. Here on KBLP, we would not get to be able to do this if it were not for you, so thank you very much for being along with us. We've got some words from those folks. We'll be back with our officially unofficial stats from the first half right after this on KBLP Live.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Welcome back to Latta, the First National Bank halftime show from the Latta Panther Classic. The Leopardettes with a 2-point lead here at halftime, 25-23. Leopardettes lead the Kiowa Cowgirls. For the Cowgirls, they are led by Emma Roberts. She had 3 threes in that first half for her 9 points. And Macy Bain down low picks up 8 in that first half. And then it's 2 apiece from Allison Wolfenbarger, 2 from Casey Rose, and 2 from Ella Roberts. And the Cowgirls go 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Leopardettes are led by 3 3-point baskets from Maddie McGowan. She has 9 in the first half. 7 from Aristide Valenciano. She also had a 3 back in that first quarter. 3 points from Gentry Wilmot. She had a 3. And then 2 from Leslie Wilmot. And the Leopardettes did not attempt a free throw in that first half. The Leopardettes did have 3 turnovers, 5 in that first half for the Cowgirls. But 9, 12, 13, 18 rebounds in that first half for the Cowgirls. The Leopardettes with 11, so you're minus 11 on the glass. You have forced 2 more turnovers than you had. But when we talked to Andrew about the shooting numbers and our shooting stats, we're going to find out probably that why this is the case.
Well, once again, the unofficial stats are neither one of us, I don't think, shot very well. We've got some 3 balls here tonight, but we've had opportunities. The Leopardettes, I should say, have had opportunities down here. A number of shots from the elbow that just would not fall. Down along the baseline here on this right side, we've had a number of shots They were good clean shots, and they just wouldn't fall. So we're getting a lot of opportunities. If we can get those into the hoop, we're going to be just fine. On the other end, Bain down there is just giving our girls the what for. Big girl just down there working hard, and I do admire her ability to work down there. We've set up kind of a triangle type of thing defensively around her to keep her in check, but we feed the ball down to her. We really don't have much of an answer, so I think here in the second half the name of the game is going to be for that backside help to just set your feet, let her make the move into you, and hopefully draw a charge. But they're settling. Kiowa girls are settling for the three ball an awful lot, and they've made good on several of them. But I think we're fairly content to let them, not necessarily unchallenged, have those shots. But I think we're content to take that over them feeding the ball down to Bain and letting her run all over us down in the paint.
Well, and I agree with the effort you mentioned earlier with Leslie Wilmot battling down in there with her. They beat McGowan up while she was in there. Lopez was beat up while she was down there. If the officials are not going to call it, Coach Cater goes to a 3-2 zone and tries to do a front and back behind her to help battle that with her down low.
Yep.
But, the three ball, Emma hit 3 in that first half, but it's the 8 points from Bain. And the sad part is, again, I think from the Leopardette standpoint, they really don't have any answer for our offense. I think our downfall so far in this first half has simply been from the rebounds.
Yeah.
We've just let them have way too many offensive rebounds, and we've been one and done with the fact that we're not shooting so well. We're not getting the second chance points. So I think turnovers have been a minimum, 3 turnovers. Glenn says if you keep turnovers in single digits, you're great. So we've only got 3 in the ball game. I think, again, got to come up with the rebounds, and Bain's come up with 1 or 2 where she got a rebound and a putback, but all in all, it's just been the defensive board is where they're making their living, and we're not getting any offensive rebounds.
Yep.
So to me, that's the adjustment in the second half. I think from a standpoint of scoring, we've been able to get, you said it, the shots we want. Just got to get them to drop, but when they're not dropping, you got to go get rebounds.
Yep, that's absolutely right. Those second chance points can make you or break you. And Cannon, this isn't necessarily a negative thing on her. She's been a little bit cold from that little elbow shot that she shoots all the time, and she's usually dead on that. She's a little off on that one tonight. So if she's able to clean that up, that's going to be there all night. They're just giving that to her. So. I bet she can make that adjustment and warm up here in the second.
Well, the Cowgirls will have the basketball as we get ready to start the third quarter. This has been your First National Bank halftime show here from Latta. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon, J.D. Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs here in Latta. And Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay. Glad you joined us here for this ball game for third place in the Latta Panther Classic for 2023. Lopez returns to start the third quarter for the Leopardettes, along with Gentry Wilmot, Arce Valenciano, Cannon Russell, and Maddie McGowan. Igu gives it over to Wolfenbarger, back over to Igu. They go out into the corner for Emma Roberts. Again, they're trying to go to Bain underneath, and Lopez does a good job of staying between her and the basketball. Back over to the right side. This time they do get it into Bain. Triple team, tried to get it to Ella Roberts, and she couldn't handle it. Turnover, Cowgirls. The Leopardettes get it back now, up by 2. Russell on the handle. They'll face this 2-3 zone now. Down low to Alondra. Back out up to that right elbow jumper from Russell, and it's still short. Ella Roberts with her 5th rebound of the night. Again, the Leopardettes just one and done. Emma Roberts back to Igu. Over to Wolfenbarger. Skip it all the way back to the left side. Wide open. Roberts for 3. She drains it. That's her 4th 3 of the game. Ooh. And it puts the Cowgirls up by 1, 26-25. Still here early in the third. To the high post, McGowan. Her pass tipped by Emma Roberts. Gives it ahead to Ella Roberts. She goes one-on-one. Oh, what a play. I thought Russell had ripped that away from her, but Roberts strong enough to hang on to it and put it in. 28-25 Cowgirls. Gentry Wilmot sends it back up top to Valenciano, to McGowan left wing. And then Gentry thought that Valenciano would be at the high post, and she turns it over. Wolfenbarger back up top. Igu back to Roberts, left wing, 3-ball on the way. For once she misses, but there's another offensive board.
My
she
goodness.
shoves McGowan to the ground and puts it in, and no whistle.
Yeah, they really need to start calling some of this stuff
Yeah.
down here, or it's going to get ugly.
And I realize there's a massive size difference between
Yeah.
Bain and McGowan, but you can't let her just knock girls to the floor and not blow a whistle.
Yep.
30-25 Cowgirls will take a timeout. It's a full. We'll be back after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
30-25 Leopardettes with their biggest deficit of the game, down by 5. We've got 6:10 left to go here in the third. And Leopardettes with the ball from the timeout. Russell attacks the front of that 2-3 zone, sends it over to the right side, Valenciano. Klein checked in during that timeout, gives it right back. McGowan between the rings, and she tried to go back to Valenciano, and Emma Roberts knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, we're going to have to make better passes here. That's 3 or 4 of them that they've knocked away.
Again, back to that 2-3 or 2-1-2 zone. McGowan at the high post gets it, sends it left side. Russell to the short corner for Wilmot. Back out to Russell on the wing. Inside McGowan turns left, back right, back up top to Klein. Over to Valenciano. 3-ball from the right wing is good for Valenciano. She's in double figures with 10. Leopardettes within 2. Igu brings it up. Skip all the way back over to Roberts. Takes it to the baseline, cut off. Bain steps out, gives it right back to Roberts. Cut off out there by Russell. Back inside Bain, turns around, throws it up and in. She has 12 now, and it's back to a 4-point lead, 32-28. Cowgirls on top. Klein to the short corner right side. Russell to the right elbow. McGowan puts it up and in. She's in double figures with 11. Leopardettes are back within 2 again. Emma Roberts brings it across. Klein had a chance at that one, but Ella gets it. Wolfenbarger with it, top of the key. Goes back to Emma right wing. Valenciano in her pocket.
Nice defense there.
Yeah, would not let her drive. And Igu tries a 3 that's off the mark. A good block out underneath and a rebound from McGowan. So Leopardettes' chance to tie this one. I'll take it the lead with a long one. Up top, Valenciano. Inside to McGowan. Russell inside McGowan again. She'll turn around. Double team. Puts it off with the right hand. Shot off the mark. And Bain with another rebound. Her 4th. Roberts to Igu. Ella Roberts inside Bain. Double team. Sends it back to Emma. Left wing wide open 3 on the way. And that one's no good. Rebound McGowan. Nearly turned it over again, but the Leopardettes will hang on to it. Russell works toward this left side. Gives it to Valenciano. Right back to Russell. They'll screen to get McGowan open. And then we will get a foul on Paige Igu, who absolutely plowed over Valenciano, who was setting that screen.
Yeah, she put a shoulder into her.
Was trying to get it to McGowan out in that corner for 3, but that's her first, team's first. And Leopardettes will give it all the way to Russell, right corner, 3-ball on the way up and good.
There we go.
Cannon Russell with 7, and the Leopardettes are back up by 1, 33-32. Drive down the lane, but blew the layup, and the loose ball tracked down by Igu. That should have been a jump ball, and then she puts up an air ball. Leopardettes with a break right there.
McGowan's looking like she's favoring a shoulder there.
Yeah,
not sure what's going on.
Working that left shoulder and not getting down the floor very fast. Here comes Russell. Right to the high post to McGowan. Right back to Russell. 3 straight away. And it's good! Kenan Russell with 10 in the game. And the Leopardettes up by 4, 36-32. I bet they don't let her do that a third time.
I hope they do.
Ella inside to Bain. McGowan, good defense. Bain just too good underneath.
Just bowling right through her.
You know, McGowan's got the right to that space, and they're not letting her keep it.
If Maddie'd set her feet and go to the ground, I know that's easier said than done. She could draw a charge on that girl, I think.
Klein gets her pocket picked, Emma Roberts, and then great hustle from Kenan Russell to knock it away from behind to prevent an easy layup there. As Casey Rose will check back in and replace Wolfenbarger for the Cowgirls. And in for the Leopardettes. McGowan checks out. Alondra Lopez is back in. Emma Roberts looks to inbounds. Lobs it all the way back up top for Rose. Picked up by Russell. Gets to the left elbow. Now backs back out. Works to the right side. Lopez done a great job of staying in front of Bain.
Yeah, Alondra's
really and they're going to call a travel on Ella Roberts. That's the 3rd turnover now in the half on the Cowgirls. And the Leopardettes will get it back up by 2. We've got 2:05 left before the end of the 3rd. Russell left side Valenciano. 3-ball on the way off the back iron. Good rebound from Lopez, and she's fouled. Putting it back up. I think this is going to go on Ella Roberts, and it is. Ella's first. That'll be the 2nd team foul in the quarter. 3rd team foul.
Alondra's working really hard down there.
And Lopez cannot connect on the front end. That's the first free throw of the night for the Leopardettes. And it's off the mark. Alondra has a second one coming. And that one's too strong as well. Long rebound. She got it. Leopardettes with a chance. Back to Russell, right wing. Drives in, and his shot is well short. Igu with the rebound. She'll push it the other way, steps through a double team, and put up a floater that'll go in. I'm not sure how that even got there.
Me neither.
That ties the game at 36 as we approach a minute and a half left in the 3rd. High post, Lopez, left side, Valenciano. Back up top, Russell, wide open. 3-ball on the way. That one's an air ball. So ball back over to the Cowgirls with 1:20 left in the 3rd. We're tied at 36. Emma walks it across the timeline. Russell waits for her. Left side to Igu. She gets a screen from Ella. Igu steps up, fires a 3 that won't drop, and another offensive board for Ella Roberts. 3-ball again tried from Igu. This one, the long rebound is going to careen out of bounds. That'll go as the 4th turnover now on the Cowgirls, and we have exactly 59.8 left here in the 3rd. A little conversation between Eris Day and Cannon as they come up the floor. We've got a plan here. Try to lob it into Lopez. Lopez can't handle the pass, and Igu comes away with it. She'll get the outlet for Rose. Leopardettes' 4th turnover in the half, 7 in the game, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Quaid for the Cowgirls with 39 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll take it with them. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopardette basketball brought to you by the First National Bank right after this timeout on KBLP.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Cowgirl basketball out of the timeout. Tied at 36, 30 seconds left before the end of the third. Emma gives it to Ella Roberts. And Leslie Wilmot back in the game for the Leopardettes with good defense there. Gentry Wilmot also in the game. Cowgirls trying to work it for a final shot here, and the Leopardettes are not going to make it easy.
Leslie's doing a great job moving her feet.
The handoff to Emma. Now they'll go into their offense. Clock is down to 7, though. They get it to Igu. They try to lob underneath for Bain, and they got it, but she blew the layup. Russell with the miss, and after all that final 30 seconds comes down to a missed shot, and we're still tied at 36 at the end of 3. This will be a fun finish. Do not go away. We're back with more live coverage of Leopardette basketball in the start of the fourth quarter right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 40. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Leopardette basketball. Oh, they got Wilmot open in the lane. Turn around with the right hand. It's up and good. So Leopardette start the fourth with an easy basket underneath and a nice find for Wilmot underneath. 38-36 Leopardettes. Ella Roberts top of the key, picked up by Leslie. Over to Igu. The lob inside for Bain, and she got that one. Bain's got 16 in the game, ties it at 38. Gentry left wing. Looking inside at McGowan. Comes to Valenciano instead between the circles. Over to Russell right side. Wilmot short corner right side. Inside McGowan.
Go into her, McGowan.
Turns around, sends it to Valenciano left side.
No.
Russell lost the handle on the pass. 8 turnovers now on the Leopardettes in the game. Rose into the lane. Emma drives the baseline. Back to Rose, who could not handle the pass. And that's Valenciano, who took a shot from Emma Roberts, and they didn't blow the whistle at all. The Leopardettes will have the ball, but Valenciano is hurt. And you almost want to go, how is it she can be that hurt and nobody saw anything? But she'll get up and look. That she's tough. That's the other thing about Valenciano. She is tough. It's Leopardette basketball. Tie game at 38. Russell's going to try the three, top of the key, rattles out. Leslie Wilmot hustles to get the offensive board. Outlet for McGowan, and then McGowan will throw it away. Such hustle down there from Leslie Wilmot, and then unlucky break.
She's hustling on both ends of the court, man. She's been playing some great defense.
She's got 4 points, but she's got 6 rebounds, and again, she has been battling. Again, Bain underneath and traveled with it. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Better not be on Wilmot.
No, they're going to call it on McGowan.
Okay.
First team foul of the quarter on the Leopardettes. Emma up top to Wolfenbarger, back to Emma in the right corner, underneath to Ella, turns around, puts it off the bottom of the rim, and then there's a nice shove in the back from Ella Roberts, who just picked up her second personal. First team foul on the Cowgirls in the fourth quarter. So Leopardettes bring it up. 6:15 left in the ball game. We're tied at 38, and another pass. We need a backdoor cut right there. Emma's played that wing pass really close. We need a cut right there. Leslie, short corner inside to McGowan. Triple teamed. Can't get the shot to go, but we get a foul called.
Hey, what do you know?
But it won't go on 55. It goes on 24, Ella Roberts, and that's her third.
Well, we'll take it, whoever committed it.
Second team foul. And to the free throw line for the Leopardettes, Maddie McGowan, and she'll drop that one in. This will just be the fourth free throw attempt for the Leopardettes, and only 2 free throws in the whole ball game for Kiowa. They have not called any. Oh, again, great hustle, and there's a foul finally on 55, who came up over the back of Leslie Wilmot, who did such a great job of blocking out.
Man, she's been great down there. I'm so happy to see that toughness out of her.
And again, 55 is just laying an elbow across the head there. They get the inbounds to Russell, who puts it in from the right baseline. And the Leopardettes have a 3-point lead, at 41-38. And there's a batted pass and a steal, and then a bump again from Ella Roberts. And Ella Roberts just picked up her fourth, again from a great hustle play by Leslie Wilmot.
Man, she's getting after it. Very impressive.
That's the 10th turnover now on the Cowgirls. 5:45 left in the ball game. The Leopardettes have a ball and a 3-point lead. Emma Roberts chases Cannon Russell. Goes right, comes back left. Valenciano left wing. Lob pass up to McGowan. Back over Valenciano. Left wing 3 on the way is short. And again, a shove down underneath.
Wow.
And instead of a foul, we're going to just say that the shot went out of bounds. Yeah, they're letting this get way physical.
I'm having to keep my mouth shut.
I told Tommy Ferguson earlier that's the reason they put a mic on me, is because that way I will help keep my mouth shut. Free throw line jumper will drop in for Paige Igu. Makes it 41-40.
There's a push right there.
Gentry Wilmot for 3, and it's good. Her second of the game. And the Leopardettes are up 44-40. 4:50 left in the ball game. Emma to the high post. Igu turns around, free throw line jumper, up and good.
Good shot.
That's a great play. It worked twice in a row. Leopardettes are going to have to figure out that screen around the high post. McGowan sends it over to Gentry, right side, back into McGowan. Turns around on Bain and puts it in. That's a great move down there from Maddie McGowan. 46-42 Leopardettes, 4:25 left. Emma brings it up again. Rose gets it way out on that left side. And the lob inside. Everybody vacated. Cannon Russell nearly ripped that ball out of the hands of Bain, but put it in.
She did what she could there.
Absolutely.
Although I will say, if these girls would set their feet and let that girl come into them, they might draw a charge, but they're letting them get away with an awful lot.
They sure are. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 14 left. Leopardettes with a 2-point lead when we come back after this timeout on KBLP.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
46-44, Leopardettes by 2, 4:05 left in the game. The Leopardettes with the basketball out of that timeout. Russell attacks the top of that zone and he threw it away. Great anticipation from Igu. Russell nearly stole it back. They'll force Igu to take a long three, but it's up and good. Wow.
Oh, goodness.
47-46. Cowgirls have taken a 1-point lead. Can Cannon Russell answer? No, it's too strong. Wolfenbarger with the miss. And now, Kiowa with a 1-point lead in the basketball. I go to Emma Roberts, over to Wolfenbarger. Back up top I go. There's a heat check, missed that shot. Gentry Wilmot with the miss for the Leopardettes. Tries to get away from Emma Roberts. Got it down the floor to Russell out in the right corner. That's a long two that skips across for Wilmot. Wolfenbarger has her 7th rebound of the game. Now, Emma taking her time. Rose will get it. High right side, picked up by Valenciano. McGowan fronting Bain underneath. They're looking to try to get it into her. McGowan doing a great job. And we're going to get a foul on Cannon Russell.
Just saw another elbow to McGowan's head.
Yep. Second team foul, first on Russell. Bain can't handle the pass initially. Got it back, gets it to Rose out on the wing. She'll drive into the lane. Floater no good. And now we will get Wolfenbarger up over the back. Good block out by Wilmot. So 5 team fouls means that is free throws for Leslie Wilmot. Actually, Cannon Russell, my apologies.
Yeah. That's the first time we've gotten to 5, isn't it?
It is. So 2 free throws coming up here for Russell, her first trip to the line tonight, and drops that one in. That gives her 13 in the ball game and ties the game at 47 with 2.5 to go. Ella Roberts comes back in. She's got 4 fouls. Rose is out. And Russell can't get the second free throw to go. Gentry Wilmot nearly had that miss, but tips it into Wolfenbarger's hands. Ella Roberts on the handle, top of the key. Left side goes to Emma. Again, down underneath. McGowan will get whistled for the foul there and force Bain to go to the line. But
forearm shiver, and McGowan got the foul.
McGowan's third, only the 3rd team foul. But Bain goes to the line. She's only been there once. She was 2 for 2 that trip. She's got 18 points in the ball game. And that one won't go. We're still tied at 47. She'll get that one to go. 48-47, Cowgirls on top. Leopardettes with the basketball. Gentry, right wing. Inside McGowan, turns around, sends it back up to Valenciano. 3 ball on the way, back iron, no good. But Gentry with the miss. Gets it inside to Leslie. Up top, they get it to Russell. Backside, right side for the 3. Way strong for McGowan. And Wolfenbarger comes away with that one. Igu with it left wing, out to Emma. 1:40 to go. I can foresee this may be a Kiowa stall game here. No, they're going to try to force it in. They do get it to Bain, and she'll send it back out to Ella Roberts, right wing. Back to Bain, who got an easy one because she shoved McGowan out of the way to get there. 50-47. Kiowa by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by the Cowgirls. 1:26 left in the ball game. We'll see what happens after this. It's a full timeout. Leopardette basketball is being presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Yep. Leopardette basketball out of the timeout, and they've tried to get Kiowa to let it in several times and get them back out on the floor, and they're not hurrying, and they finally will. Always like the official that just gets it to the other team and says, come on, we've told them 3 times it's timeout's over, let's go. But they'll let them get out on the floor. Cannon will bring it up for the Leopardettes. They trail by 3. Valenciano left wing, back up top to Gentry. Gentry Wilmot on the handle, gets it back to Leslie Wilmot, flips it to Russell up top, Gentry. Inside to McGowan, back out to Russell. 3, and it's good!
Atta girl.
Ties the game at 50, a minute to go. 16 points in the game for Cannon Russell, 12 of them in this half. And now Kiowa's just going to stand and go for a final shot. Any guesses what their final play may be?
Let me think.
Leopardettes, you're thinking real hard. The Leopardettes do have 2 fouls to give here. So you can afford to be aggressive right here and try to come up with a steal before they can get to that point. Thank you, Kevin Scruggs, for pointing that out. 20 seconds left. Emma Roberts on the handle. Tie game at 50, and now we're going to have a timeout call. We'll keep it here for this one because I want to make sure we don't miss any of this. 14.8 on the clock, tie at 50, and this will be, again, I don't think there's anybody in the house who does not know what the final play is going to be. You're going to work it into Bain.
Yep.
And
I've said it 3 times already, I think, but this is where we'd benefit if Maddie would just set her feet and at least try to get
a charge call.
Even if it's a flop.
Yep. She's going to hit it. At least give us a chance to get something out of it. But yeah, I don't think
you can hope for a miss or try to make something happen. I think if she'd set her feet and take the charge, as hard as that is, especially for the bigger-bodied folks, because it's a long way to the ground, but we could use it here.
Well, Coach looks like he's bringing Alondra Lopez back in. He's going to try to use her size to match up with Bain.
Well,
so
then never mind what I said.
Yeah.
But Alondra's played tough the times that she's been out there.
Oh, absolutely she has.
And she fronts on Bain, too. So
they'll lob it to Agu in the backcourt. Gives it up to Emma. Leopardettes stay in this man. And they are doing look at the job Lopez is doing. And it's funny, Bain is the one who's complaining now.
Yep.
Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. And the shot will not make it, and we will head to overtime. What great defense. Alondra Lopez, I'm going to give her the credit for that.
Absolutely.
They tried so hard to get her in there. She just kept pushing Bain off her spot.
Well, she just got down there, got in front of Bain, got wide, denied it. Great job.
4-minute overtime coming up. Don't go away. We'll have that right after this timeout. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLPlive.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
So we will get an overtime out of this one. We are all tied up at 50. This is the third-place game in this Latta Panther Classic. And so, confusion here on who's going which direction. Coach Cater goes, Maddie, you're going this way. McGowan and Bain to tip it away, and it gets tipped into the backcourt, and Kiowa will get first shot at this overtime. Ella Roberts on the handle. And McGowan trying to stay in front of Bain down low. Pass around up front. Wolfenbarger and Emma Roberts play catch. Leopardettes in this 2-3 zone. Emma back over to Wolfenbarger. Looks to drive in. Sends it back out to Emma. Now inside. Oh, great play. Leslie Wilmot jumped in front of that and knocked it away.
Man, she's been impressive tonight.
She has been all world now. Cannon Russell to the high post. McGowan. They'll hand to Valenciano. She took a bump. Again, no whistles. That's either a charge or a blocking foul.
It's got to be one
or the other. And they don't blow anything. McGowan inside on Bain. Turns around, goes to the right hand, gets knocked to the floor, and no whistle. How do you not call that? How do you not call that?
I might have to get JD to take me off the air here in a minute.
Oh, I am just – that is two fouls on that end of the floor that they didn't blow the whistle on at all.
No.
If I'm Coach Cater, I would be out of this game right now.
There'd be a broken clipboard down there for sure.
Still tied at 50. Wilmot waits for the cutters. Gives it back to McGowan, left side. Three ball on the way. And it's good! Maddie's fourth three in the ball game puts the Leopardettes up 53-50 in overtime.
And that's a big one.
Shot inside from Bain. Three ball right side. Will not go for Igu, and another rebound for Leslie Wilmot. That's her ninth. Russell on the handle. We approach 2 minutes left in the overtime, and Leopardettes can afford to be patient right here. We don't have to. Igu's not going to make it easy, but that's exactly what the Leopardettes are doing. Russell just playing.
Yeah, we don't want to let her get trapped in that corner there.
No.
She got out of it.
Got it. Now Valenciano comes up, flips it back to Russell. Russell threw it away. Was expecting McGowan to be at the free throw line, and she wasn't there. Igu all the way across to Wolfenbarger. Roberts all the way back over to Igu. Three ball right wing on the way is short. Rebound, Wilmot. And official timeout as Cannon Russell needs to tie a shoe.
It's part of the plan.
Yeah, you know, we need a breather. McGowan on the other end says, while you're doing that, I'll do mine too. 1:18 left in the overtime. The Leopardettes have the basketball and a three-point lead. And some pressure in the backcourt as Roberts will pick up Russell in the backcourt. She gets across the timeline, hesitates, goes back, and now we'll get a blocking foul call.
Okay.
Roberts, just her second, but this will be free throws. Again, the Leopardettes only have 3 team fouls, and I'm assuming now to the overtime they reset again. This is part of this new. So if that's the case, that will just be the first. Well, but they're letting her shoot free throws though.
Yeah. It must carry over.
Carry over into the overtime, and so Cannon Russell knocks that one down. Gives the Leopardettes a 4-point lead. Can't get that one to go, though. Bain's 5th rebound. A minute to go. Leopardettes a 4-point lead. Emma Roberts. A lob down low to Bain. Leslie Wilmot will get whistled for the foul, but again, that's a foul to give right there. That's not a bad foul.
I think that's a good foul, actually.
Just the 4th team foul. Emma Roberts. And Valenciano comes away with the steal, and the foul will be called on Paige Igu, and then Valenciano will head to the free throw line.
Great job, Harris Day.
Just simply stuck her hands up when she knew Igu was fixing to get that pass and knocked it loose. So 2 free throws coming up for Ervis De Valenciano, who's got 10 in the ball game, and cannot get that one to drop. Still a 2-possession lead for the Leopardettes at 54-50. We've got 53.9 left in overtime. And Valenciano drains the second one.
All right.
Timeout on the floor, 55-50 Leopardettes. We'll take a quick one and come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Out of the timeout, 55-50. The Leopardettes with a 5-point lead over the Kiowa Cowgirls here in overtime. It will be Kiowa basketball. We've seen the three from them multiple times. The Leopardettes are going to pick them up full court pressure here. Igu gets it. Gentry Wilmot races down the floor right alongside of her. She takes it all the way to the glass, puts it up and in.
Well,
when you get around the screen from Macy Bain, that's a pretty wide open lane there.
Sure enough.
Timeout on the floor. It's 55-52. Leopardettes still have a 1-possession lead, but it's a 30-second timeout. Let's just keep it here for this one with 45 seconds left. And again, every foul puts the Leopardettes at the free throw line. This becomes a protect the basketball and make them foul you ball game, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think the Leopardettes just need to play their game. I don't think we need to do anything crazy, really do anything different. Just come down, do what we've been doing, take care of the basketball, make good passes.
If you don't turn the ball over and don't give it to them, they're going to have to foul you to get it back. And I think that's where you keep the ball in the hands of your guards. And they again will come out full court pressure on the Leopardettes. Gentry Wilmot to trigger. Got it in to McGowan. Double team. Got it back over to Gentry. Ahead to Valenciano. She's got a wide open floor in front of her. The trap comes, and Ella Roberts will just foul out of the game. That's her 5th. So Ella had just 4 points in the ball game. So she'll foul out with 37.6 left in overtime with those 4 points. And Valenciano 1 for 2 her last trip to the line. See if she can drop a couple in this time. And she knocks the first one down. Makes it 56-52. That takes it back to a 2-possession game at least with 37.6 left in overtime. And 2 for 2 that trip at the line. 57-52 Leopardettes, 35 seconds left. Emma Roberts on the handle. Races down the left side and then threw it away. Was expecting to cut her down the baseline and she wasn't there. Again, Gentry Wilmot to trigger on the baseline. Got it to Russell. Oh, wide open floor in front of her. And Emma Roberts will foul from behind to stop her from getting down the floor. I believe that is the 3rd on Emma, but that will put Cannon Russell back at the free throw line. She is 2 for 4 there so far tonight. And cannot get the roll on that one. But this one would make it a 6-point game where it would take 2 threes. And she got it. 58-52 with 20 seconds left. Igu races up the floor, works to the left side, hands it off to Rose, who checked in for Ella Roberts, who just fouled out. Rose drives in, stripped by Russell. The outlet from McGowan back over to Russell, and they'll foul Maddie to stop the clock with 9 seconds left, and the Leopardettes are on their way to a third-place trophy in the Latta Panther Classic with an overtime win over a very good Class B team. I don't want to take anything away from Kiowa. These girls are good.
No, and you gotta think that they're going to do very well inside their class. Wouldn't be surprised to see these girls in a playing at state.
And McGowan, couple of nice rolls, gets 2 for 2 at the line. Makes it 60-52, Leopardettes. 5 seconds left. Roberts with an NBA three that will not go. McGowan with the miss, and that'll do it. The Leopardettes take home the win in overtime. 60-52, the final score. Nice win and very well played. A very tough matchup for them, especially inside. And we'll keep it here long enough to watch the presentation here for the Leopardettes to get this third place plaque.
Yeah, that was an exciting one, Greg.
It was much.
There was there was some physical battles going on down in the paint all night long. Would like to have seen a few more calls made, but we can't control that.
So the Leopardettes take home the third place plaque, and I agree. There was a lot of this was a very physical game, and Leopardettes need that. They need to figure out how you're going to handle a physical matchup like that.
Yeah.
And they found out tonight that they can. They've got the girls that can get it done. So congratulations to the Lindsay Leopardettes. They'll take home third place, and we're going to send it over to JD, take a timeout. I'll come back and we'll talk about the final numbers from this one and give you the rest of our schedule for the evening right after this on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Back here in Latta, the Lindsay Leopardettes had to go to overtime to get it done, but they defeat the Kiowa Cowgirls 60-52 in this third-place matchup, and outscored Comanche. Comanche's fixing to play, and I've got that on the brain now. Outscored Kiowa 10-2 in that overtime period. So that was huge for the Leopardettes. But again, the big win, take home third place for the Kiowa Cowgirls. Macy Bain finishes the game with 21 points, had 13 of those in the second half. 11 for Paige Agu. She ended up with all of those in the second half. 12 points from Emma Roberts, 4 from Ella Roberts before she fouled out there with just about 37 seconds left in the overtime, and 2 apiece from Casey Rose and Allison Wolfenbarger. And Kiowa goes just 3 of 4 from the free throw line. In fact, all 4 free throws were shot by Macy Bain, their post player, and she was 3 of 4 from the line. For the Leopardettes, 3 players in double figures. Maddie McGowan finishes the game with 19, had 4 threes in the ball game, one of those in that overtime period. 18 in the ball game from Cannon Russell, and 13 in the game from Eris De Valenciano. 3 huge double figure scoring efforts tonight for the Leopardettes. 6 from Gentry Wilmot. She had 2 threes in the game, and 4 from Leslie Wilmot. The Leopardettes did not attempt a free throw in the first half at all, only had 2 in the third quarter, but they end up with 16 in the ball game, shot 14 free throws in that second half and go 9 of 16 from the free throw line. And the Leopardettes still ended up -7 on the glass, 29-22, 11 turnovers in the ball game for the Leopardettes, 14 for the Cowgirls. But for the Leopardettes, I didn't add these up, but I happened to think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 3-pointers in the game for the Leopardettes. You got to like that. Kiowa had their own 1, 2, 3, 4. They had 4 in the game, 5 in the game. But the 3-point basket was big for the Leopardettes tonight. And again, I would almost give the game ball to 2 different people for this Leopardette team. I mean, hats off. McGowan, 19 points. Maybe I need 5 game balls. McGowan's 19, Valenciano's 13, Cannon Russell's 18. Leslie Wilmot only had 4 points in the game, but she had 10 rebounds and probably banged around down there against Bain as much as anybody did. Had a steal or 2 in front of her.
You got that right.
But I want to give one to Rolanda Lopez, who did not score in this game, but that last trip down the floor when they were going for a final shot to win the game, and I think Lopez keeping Bain out of the lane down there is what forced them to miss that last shot and let this game go to overtime to start with.
Yep, I 100% agree. I hope that Alondra doesn't go out of this game hanging her head or anything because she didn't score any points, because she was a difference maker in this. It doesn't take points always to make your contribution in these games. She made a very profound contribution, just fronting Bain, getting wide, staying in front of her, getting a body on her, and quite frankly, ticking her off.
Oh, yeah. got her frustrated down there.
Got her rattled down there, so that was great. And I would echo the game balls for all those girls that you said. And my profound takeaway, if you will, from tonight is that, youngsters sometimes have a gear that they haven't found yet, and the only way to find that gear is through adversity. And tonight, I think, was maybe a turning point for some of these girls at least. Some girls already had that gear, the older ones, but you mentioned Wilmot and her contributions tonight on defense and banging around with Bain. I think she found a new level of play that she may not have known she had, and that's things that you can carry with you from now on. Once you found it, you got it.
Yep.
So, this is a non-conference game. It doesn't mean a whole lot, but I think it means a lot for us in terms of what we found out we're capable of in the face of a pretty stinking tough team and a referee crew that isn't going to call much. So you
Exactly.
just had to fight through the pain and the elbows and the forearm shivers and get it done. They got it done tonight. I'm proud of them.
Very, very proud of them. Congratulations, Lindsay Leopardettes, 3rd place in the Latta Panther Classic for 2023. The Lindsay Leopards will also play for 3rd place, but that game will be coming up following the game that is fixing to take place here right now. This is the Consolation Championship for the boys bracket. The Comanche Indians and the Kiowa Cowboys are going to play for the consolation championship here. That game is sandwiched in between our two Lindsay games. So we will step aside, and this game will take place. And then at the conclusion of this game, we will have the Lindsay Leopards and the Silo Boys. They will play for the Silo Rebels. They'll play for third place. And that game was scheduled to start at 7:30, if I remember right. But we are right now fixing to start a game that was supposed to start at 6. So I'm going to estimate us to be 15 to 20 minutes behind schedule. So it may be closer to 7:45 by the time we get that game started. But, hey, check in. We'll find us here on KBLP Live on YouTube. And, of course, keep up with us on Facebook. And we'll notify you when we're about ready to go on the air with Lindsay Leopards and the Silo Rebels playing for third place coming up later on. For J.D. Scruggs, for Andrew, ESPN Lion, Kevin Scruggs, Brianna Miller back at our studios. My name is Greg Peary. We'll say goodbye for now. We'll come back here in about an hour and a half and get ready for Lindsay Leopard basketball. So don't go away. We're back with more after this on KBLP.
Hey, Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.